Hello. So in last video, we have built the bridge and we have seen the successful launch banner. But what exactly happened in those few milliseconds between the click and the content appearing? Think of LTI 1.3 not as simple redirect, but as a high stake diplomatic negotiation. It's a process where the platform has to prove exactly who is calling, and the tool has to verify that proof before opening the door. Let's pull back the curtain on the OIDC handshake, the three step dance that makes this magic happen. Before a single byte of student data is shared, we start with third party initiated login. Imagine a student clicks a link in Canvas, which is a platform. Canvas doesn't just send the student's name and grade. Instead, it sends a heads up to the tool. This is YDC login initiation. The platform sends a small package of the data to the tool's initiation URL containing issuer, login hint, and target link URI, which says, I am Canvas, I have a user for you, and they want to see physics quiz. At this point, the tool knows someone is coming and they want to open this link, but it doesn't trust the platform yet. So now the tool has received the heads up and responds with a challenge. It tells the user browser to go back to the platform and bring me a signed passport that proves you are who they say you are. Technically, the tool redirects the browser to a platform's OIDC auth endpoint. This request includes a nonce, a random one time use string. This is crucial because it prevents replay attack. If a hacker tries to copy this request and use it again 5 minutes later, the nonce will have expired and the door stays locked. Now we have reached the main event, the authentication response. The platform verifies the user is logged in, then creates a JWT, JSON Web Token. This is the passport we have been talking about. It's a string of text that looks like a gibberish, but actually, it's a digitally signed envelope containing three parts: the header, which tells the tool which algorithm was used to sign it, the payload, which is the gold, which contains the student's unique ID, their role, and deployment ID, and context in which the link is being opened, and finally, the signature. This denotes the platform signs this entire package using its private key. Now, the browser performs a HTML form post delivering that JWT to the tool. The tool doesn't just take the JWT word for it. It takes the public key it got from the platform JWK URL, which we have set up in the lab, if you remember, and it checks the signature. If the signature matches success, then the tool opens the window, loads the quiz, and student can start learning. However, if the single character in the JWT has changed, then we have access denied. This entire handshake happens so fast the student never sees the URL changing. They click a link and a second later they are immersed in their lesson. So why we have to go through all this trouble? Because in LTI 1.1, if someone intercepted the launch, they could see the student's email and name in plain text. In LTI 1.3, the data is authenticated, integrity is protected. Its difference is like just showing a handwritten note versus showing a biometric passport. So, in next step, we are going to see the payload breakdown. As we have mastered the launch, we would see how launch happens in payload terms and what exact JSON code is inside the JWT, how roles is sent, and how permissions are formatted. Thank you.